The focus of today's video is going to be Polk County. We're going to go to some attractions in Polk County. We were here before in one of our videos at night. We had some sushi, so we're not going to do sushi today. We'll do some Thai food. But first, we're going to check out one of the main attractions in Polk County, and that's Bok Tower Gardens. I've never been here, even though Polk County is the next county west of Osceola, where I live. I haven't been here yet, but I've been meaning to go for a long time. As we approach the visitor center, that's the first thing we see here. Fountain with a little garden, some mosaic tiles. And we got a nice gator guarding the visitor center, keeping it safe here for us. So this is a replica of the tower we're going to see. And it's a carillon, which is a type of bell tower. And this is the device, like a keyboard almost, like a piano that you use to play the bells. So we're going to check out the gardens a little bit before we go to the tower. And I'm especially excited about the endangered garden looks fun, looks interesting, but there's a carnivorous plant garden. We're going to see some plants that eat bugs.
They'll ship me out on a boat off the coast, on a bus to Mexico, sticking umbrella in my glass.
Okay, well, we found the endangered plant garden. Welcome to this garden of some of the most threatened and endangered plants of Florida. Here you can view rare plants that are seldom found in a public garden. Let's have a look. Florida golden aster. Not particularly golden this time of year, I guess. Short-leafed rosemary. I guess that's what that stuff is. Ashes calamintha. We got some flowers here. I think that's what that is. Ancient ziziphus. I suppose that's the ancient ziziphus here. I don't think these are endangered, but these are pretty neat. Look at the berries growing on these here. No idea if they're edible or not. Alright, let's try to find the plants that eat things. By the way, shout out to Rob Santiago here for my Yngwie Malmsteen caricature t-shirt. Thanks Rob. On the way we've spotted some wildlife. There's a rabbit. Why is there a rabbit out in the middle of nowhere here? Because above it is a bird feeder and it's dropped some seed and the rabbit is eating it. And the paths throughout the garden are nice and easy. This one's like a wood chip path. And they are dog friendly, but I think you have to pay $5 if you want to bring your dog. Well, there is a model of a flypaper plant. I'm not sure. I'm starting to wonder because over there is another statue or artwork of a carnivorous plant, but I'm not sure there are actually carnivorous plants here, but we'll see. We're on the boardwalk here. Tons of butterflies. Actually, I think that those are pitcher plants. That looks like a pitcher plant to me. And if a bug goes inside, they will drown in the sap and be digested sort of by the plant. I don't think we're going to see that happen in real time here though, but that's very neat. Very delicate looking. And there's a lot of shade along the trail, but it is still really hot today. It's almost 100 degrees. We're here in the summer. And it's Florida. Let's head towards the tower. What a great sign though. Fun fact from the fly. Insects beware. Savage plants ahead. And this is where we just came from. Carnivorous plants are a fascinating type of plant that get most of their nutrition by preying on other living creatures. Carnivorous plants grow in places where the soil is poor in nutrients, which is why they supplement their diet, usually by consuming insects. And the fly there is, of course, referring to the pitcher plants that we just walked past a minute ago. Well, there's some pollination and action going on there. And also in the background, you could hear the bells on the tower. They go off every half hour. So I think we'll catch the next round. In the meantime, we'll stop at the cafe on the way. On the way, we stopped at the edible plant garden. They got some nice peppers growing here. And some more chili peppers here. I've been known to grow some chili peppers myself. The ones of this shape are the really spicy ones, like the habanero style pepper. Be sure that's a spicy one. They look like little lanterns of fire. I've been trying to get one of these butterflies on film, and I guess I did, even if for a fleeting moment. Well, I got a nice smoked salmon BLT. Mom got a wrap of some sort there. Turkey wrap. All right, we're headed the right way. Path to the tower. Mom's making it. It's not that far of a walk, it's just hot. A nice view here. Lily pads. Some water. Well, we've reached it. We've reached our destination here, Bok Tower. Bells are playing right now. I found a great place to get my Bok Tower selfie here, right up close to the tower. Very musical selfie. And it's like a nice little park around the tower too here. And we are on Lake Wales Ridge, which is a sand ridge in the center of Florida, kind of the spine of Florida. And you got some great views down there. Let's have a closer look. Let's see the view from the Lake Wales Ridge. See all the farmland. See a water tower in the distance. Really nice view. And not far at all from the Disney area, from the Orlando metro area. Just one county outside the metro area, so a really easy day trip. Less than an hour from my house. On the way out, I just noticed some Japanese influenced artwork here. And it was a tribute to Edward Bok by Tsujita of Tokyo, Japan, January 1955. All right, on to the local record store. Here we are, our next destination, the Wax and Needle. Yeah, neat. You painted it? Awesome. There we go, the Wax and Needle. And it's open. Wow, first time I've ever seen a Crocus 45. If it was Ballroom Blitz, I'd get it. Alright, I'm going with Your Love by the Outfield and 18 in Life, Skid Row. Alright, so my review of the record store was, not the biggest selection in the world. They only had one wall of records, pretty much. However, one thing I really did like about it is they had a return policy, and they pretty much force you to listen to the record in the store to make sure it works, which is great. In all fairness, I did find a couple records I like, and there were more records that I liked, but I just already had them. So there's a lot of the type of music that I like, just not the largest record store in the world. But they're doing two things here too. It's also the tattoo parlor if you're into that. So anyway, let's hit the local state park. So today's state park is Colt Creek State Park, C-O-L-T. Let's hit the trail. So this must be Colt Creek up here, I guess. Got your alligator warning sign, your no swimming sign over there. Let's walk a little bit along the trail. It's kind of hot today and it's no shade, but let's just see a little of the creek. I do hear alligators. There we are, Colt Creek. The trail is really easy. It's an unpaved road basically. Never gets really close to the creek though, so it's kind of hard to see the gators and wildlife. I'm sure they're out there though. We got a little bit of swamp here. What's nice about this swamp is there's no mosquitoes. At least not today. Not this time of day. Swamp on this side too. And this was the south parking lot trail. I guess we'll see what the north parking lot trail has to offer as well. I heard it's a little bit more shaded. Well, we parked at another trailhead, and I believe this is the same trail we were on. I think we just came from that way. We didn't walk all the way here. But this looks like it's got some trees and stuff. Might be a little more shaded, even though the creek was the other way. But let's see what we got. That sounds like an osprey, I think. Or some sort of angry bird. I hope we're not the ones making them angry, but I suspect we are. So we got some soft palmettos on this side and some other scrub. And we're entering a pine hammock, it looks like. Much drier than the other part of the trail we were on where we parked the first time. We are now among the pines here. Great day for butterflies. Hope some of them come out in the footage here. And there haven't actually been any choices on this trail, but it is well marked, and you can see the white trail markings. Not a lot of shade, but better than the other one, I'd say. There was just no shade at all near the creek. You get a real close-up look at the soft palmettos here. Yeah. And over there you can see a little evidence of a fire at one point. See the charred tree trunk. And the palmettos are fruiting right now. You can see the fruits. So I apparently had my map upside down because the sign here says this is the south parking area. So we were at the north parking area before. But nevertheless, there is another portion of trail here and another trailhead. So let's see one more trail. Well, starting out here right at the trailhead, we got several layers of swamp. We got some swamp right here. And then we got some nice green swamp out there. Look at that. And it looks like there's actually some shade on this trail, so that's a good thing. Well, we'll see on the way back. Otherwise, we'll never know for sure whether that was a gator or not. Actually, I may have spoken too soon because here's a picnic area right on that pond. Mom smells something dead, she says. And the verdict is log. It's just a log. There it is. No gator today. Nice swamp though. The environment's quite a bit different here in this part of the trail. A lot more dense vegetation. Some young trees here growing on the side too. And some older ones straight ahead. Well, it's getting a little late, and we've done 3.6 miles total between the two parks. That is between the botanical garden and the park. So let's take a ride and check out Bartow, one of the larger towns in Polk County that I've never been to. And then we'll have our Thai food and head home. Well, here we are, Bartow. It's raining now. We're at the corner of Main and Central. And it looks like there's some stuff to do here, but really lousy weather. And there's the main municipal building. It said a library, but it looks like a courthouse to me, but got some shops, Mexican restaurant, nice little downtown. Here's an interesting place, the Indigo Moon. Positive vibes inside, psychic reading, walk-ins welcome. They are closed today though. Authentic Cuban food. That looks good. Two crazy nuts, ice cream, fudge, candy. Let's check it out. Homemade Buckeyes. Well, I couldn't resist. I got some Buckeyes that he said they made themselves. Some blue gummy sharks. Gotta have the gummy sharks. And he threw in some fudge too. Oh boy. Maybe I'll even share with Mom. Well, I never had a Buckeye ball before, but it's just chocolate and peanut butter. Good. Like a homemade Reese's peanut butter cup, pretty much. Well, it's raining a lot less here in Winter Haven. And we're just going to close out the video, get some Thai food at Thai Haven here in Winter Haven. I've been craving for Thai food. There it is. Thai Haven. Authentic Thai food. That's what I'm craving. Well, this is authentic. They've got palam on the menu here. I don't think I've ever seen that on a menu in the United States. Well, sometimes here, that's papaya salad. And there's the palam. Looks great. Well, tomorrow I am headed up to the Northeast again. I am going to be in Virginia for a couple weeks, and then I'm going to meet Mom up in the Philadelphia area for a Polish festival. I'll be still making videos, but I don't know what the situation is going to be like in terms of free time to edit them. I may have to do that when I come back to Florida. So there could be a gap coming up in episodes, but there's a lot of fun stuff coming up and a lot more Florida episodes too. See you soon. I take day trips just about every weekend. I'm based out of Central Florida, so most of my videos will be set in that part of the world. If you're interested in things to do in Florida, or if you just want to come along for the ride, you can hit the subscribe button. If you have any questions or any suggestions for future trips, please leave them in the comments. Thank you for watching.